Sheila, you're so small, yet whenever you walk into a room, you seem so big, so confident. That's what people usually tell me, and yes, it's awkward, but they're right. Because I learned at a very young age, the confidence has nothing to do with what you look like on the outside or how tall you are, but it has everything to do with how you feel on the inside. And so I know a lot of you are struggling with your own confidence. So I'm going to Sheila Science it, and I am going to give you 3 tips on how you can be more confident today. And I actually have this weird philosophy on confidence that I'm going to share at the end. So I would stick around because I feel like it's the game changer. All right, Julian, you like my shirt? It makes me feel confident. You know what to do? Let's get some music. By the way, a trick to be more confident is just to dance every time you're nervous. Honestly, just do it. You could do it in public, doesn't matter. Welcome to Small Talk with Sheila. I am your host, Sheila, and this is the show where we talk about all of the small things in your life that make you the main character of your very own rom-com. And I am your bestie, reminding you that you don't have to be perfect. You get to love your messy, magical self because we all love messy, magical characters, so why shouldn't we love ours? And today I'm actually going to talk a little bit more about how lovable you are being messy, so no shame. So you know what to do. Grab a drink. I am actually drinking electrolyte water because I went to urgent care last night and they told me that I am dehydrated. Can you hear the ice? Tip number 1. Embrace the chaos of your own story. Now, my parents did a lot of things to screw me up, just like your parents, but I really do think they instilled confidence in me at a young age because, yes, I was the smallest girl in class always and forever. And I remember going up to my dad once and I was nervous about something and I was like, but I'm just so small. And he said, so what? I wear glasses. And I really think my parents, they didn't take this quality in me that wasn't like everybody else and make me feel different about it. In fact, they really embraced the fact that we've all got something, right? I mean, we really all do, whether it's your family or you have to wear glasses or you got a big nose or maybe you're short or maybe you're tall or I don't know, but there's something different about you. And that's what makes you humanly unique. Now, I just watched this movie last night called Trainwreck. Okay, Amy Schumer wrote this movie. It's so good. Definitely watch it. And it's kind of like an unexpected rom-com because it's a little raunchy. In the movie, she's a literal train wreck. She smokes pot. She drinks too much. She has slept around with a million people. And let's be honest, she's not really nice and she says mean things. And yet, a doctor, a really successful doctor, falls in love with her. And that's because she just is who she is, you guys. She embraces who she is. She embraces the chaos of her imperfect life. We love rom-coms because the characters are so flawed, so chaotic, and they're so fun to watch. Now, I want you to think about a confident person in your life, like someone you actually admire. Now, they're probably not perfect. They probably don't have this perfect story, and they probably mess up a lot of the time. Yet, I bet you they own who they are no matter what. And so that's what confidence really is. And you don't need to do a million things to become confident. All you need to do is just love on your messy, magical self. And number 2, and this is key, you guys, you've got to allow yourself to be awkward. Confidence is not magic, and you don't actually get good at things unless you do them. And I really feel that's where people get stuck. They don't want to try things. They don't want to go after that job, go after that guy, or go after that girl until they're perfect, right? They don't want to go after those things until they figured it out. But the truth is, you don't figure things out until you actually get into it. Listen, when I got my Hollywood job, I remember I was really nervous. Every single day for a very long time, I could barely answer the phone without going into cold sweats. And yet, every time I did, brick by brick, I grew my confidence. I remember like towards the end of my job, I would be running around the car and the store and the mall answering like a million calls. By the end of the time that I was in Hollywood, you guys, I was a mover and shaker. I am not kidding. I would be on my phone, in the car, going to the mall, rolling calls, making deals. I was just like doing it, and I wasn't thinking about it. I mean, even think about the Devil Wears Prada and Andy, right? I mean, she's not confident the first day, but the more and more she does it, she becomes confident. I remember when I started this podcast, I told myself, you're gonna suck in the beginning. You're gonna want to cringe at yourself. I still want to cringe at myself, but I really do feel like episode by episode, I'm starting to get better, starting to get a little bit more natural, figuring it out. But you don't get that way until you actually start the thing. So please be like Bridget Jones and be awkward and embrace it and do it anyway, because that's how you build confidence. And you know what? You can do that today. Third tip, okay? I want you to build a hype squad. If you are hanging out with mean girls or mean boys, I don't care. I want you to literally eliminate all the mean people in your life. And if they're family, create your boundaries. But you need to be surrounded by people that are going to hype you up. People who believe in you when you don't believe in yourself. And listen, I've got a long list of people that I text. There's Genevieve and Sabrina and Hala and Ellie and like, oh my gosh, so many of my, Sloan, oh my gosh, so many of my friends that get me through the hard days. And my friend Sabrina says it best. She says, don't be mean to my friend. And in that moment, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm being mean to myself, and it's my hype squad that gets me going. Now I get it. You might be in a season of your life where you're sort of outgrowing your friends. You've got a lot of like mean girlfriends in your life. Well, then make up your own hype squad. I actually did a whole episode on this, like make up an imaginary hype squad. Do you want to know who's on my hype squad? Dolly Parton, Drew Barrymore, and Bethany Frankel. I mean, I feel like these women would hype me up no matter what. And on the days where I'm like, can I do this? I think about what Dolly would tell me, and she would say, honey, you could do anything in 9-inch stilettos. Oh gosh. That's what I want for you guys. I want you to surround yourself around positive hype people, because it is so incredibly important. Also, a side note to that, not only should you have a hype squad, but you should like really protect anything you consume. So I want you to go into your Instagram, and anything that makes you feel yuck about yourself, get rid of it. Just let your algorithm be everything that makes you feel good. Like right now, my algorithm is a lot of AI talking dogs. I have to share one, by the way. Oh my gosh, they're so good. But that's what I want. I mean, think about it. Even Andy at Devil Wears Prada, it was Nigel who was her hype squad. I mean, he believed in her so much that he gave her a lot of great fashion. Because at the end of the day, you guys, confidence is not something that we can do alone. Like, we really need the people in our lives to pump us up, to tell us we're great, to believe in us. Because the truth is, we're not always going to feel like our best selves. And on those days, you need people that are going to push you through. I want to tell you something that's the truth that people don't talk about enough. And that is, everyone is insecure. Literally, every person on this planet is insecure about something. I am not kidding you. And if they are not insecure, then they're probably a psychopath or a narcissist, and you don't want to be a psychopath or a narcissist. But if you are a human being, you are naturally insecure. So think about this, you guys. We're all walking around like these insecure beings, yet we think like everyone out there is confident except us. But nobody's really confident. We're all insecure. So hear me out. Insecurity should cancel insecurity out. That's the Sheila Science of this. Like, if I walk into a room and I just imagine that there are all these insecure people, well, then automatically it makes me more confident because I'm literally one of them. So next time you're in a situation, whether it is at a work meeting or, I don't know, on a date or at a party, and you're not feeling confident, just look around and be like, oh, neither are you people. If you just realize that we are all these flawed human beings that are insecure, then naturally it makes you more confident. Now listen, I want you to do something for me this week. I want you to not change one single thing about yourself, but every single day, I want you to just be confident. You don't have to be confident when you get that job or the guy asks you out or you've hit 30 grams of protein for every meal. I'm here to remind you that you don't have to be perfect to be confident. You just have to believe in your messy, magical self. That's it. I believe in you. I am your hype squad. And if you are in a season where you don't have supportive people in your life, please reach out to me because I want to cheer you on. I want to tell you how amazing you are, because you are, how spectacular you are, because you are, and how there's no one else in this world like you, because there isn't. If you have someone in your life that could use a little confidence boost, please share this episode with them. And listen, let's make me just a little bit more confident. If you like this show and you are liking what I have to say, please let me know in the comments if you're on YouTube, in the comments on any of the listening apps. You can also find me on social media, Small Talk with Sheila. But most importantly, you can always email me at sheila@smalltalkwithsheila.com. I really am rooting for you. And in case you're wondering, this rom-com is just getting started. I am actually drinking dehydrated. What? I'm drinking dehydrated. Sorry. Confidence.